Hey, this is my podcast for today. Joe Roach with the brutal truth for today. I'm going to hit on a couple things, okay? Now, let's get one thing straight. The Republicans want Biden to resign over the Afghanistan thing. Well, let's get one thing straight here. Trump started the withdrawal. Trump made the agreement with the Taliban and then reneged on it. Trump let the Taliban head out of Guantanamo after 18 years. Okay? Let's get one thing straight. Trump started this whole shit thing rolling. Bottom line, he started it. Biden was campaigned. He was going to get the troops out of Afghanistan. But Trump negotiated that bullshit deal. Okay? There was a fuck up somewhere in the Pentagon about they didn't get enough people out in time. They should have got the people out in time, got the people out first before they pulled the troops out. Plain and simple. The Pentagon fucked up on that one. Some heads have to roll at the Pentagon for that one. It's not Biden's fault it happened, but the bottom line is someone has to have a head roll because they didn't do what they were supposed to do. Now, let's get another thing straight. The COVID-19 Delta variant. It is spreading like wildfire throughout the United States. I'm tired of the fuckers that think they are invincible, that don't want to wear a mask, don't want to go get a shot, don't want to get their vaccinations, they don't want to do this. You know what? Then don't, motherfuckers. Don't. Because you know what? You're the one that's going to end up in the hospital with tubes in your fucking throat and lose a lung and everything else. So you're the ones that's going to wind up like getting sick. Just like the bullshit about, oh, they can put a key on themselves after they got the shot. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. The only way you can put a key on yourself, if you have sweat on your arm, the key will stick to your arm. Okay? And the QAnon assholes that go and put that shit out there think that people believe that shit. Well, most people do. Look at the guy in California. He thought his kids had a demon seed from his wife, took him to Mexico and shot him with a spear gun. Now, tell me how fucking sick motherfucker is that? The bottom line, get your shot, wear your mask, or you can be held responsible for people's deaths. There is a thing going around online on Facebook asking that Doug DeSantis, Doug Ducey, Wheelchair Man, Kristi Noem, Kemp, the Mississippi governor, the Alabama governor, and all the Republican governors be held responsible for their actions, to be charged with negligent homicide for the neglect of taking care of the people of their states by telling them not to wear a mask, not to get a vaccination, and all that stuff. Yeah. So it's out there. I'm going to post it on my Facebook page. I suggest everyone, follow it. I suggest you follow it. Get in there and put your name on it. These fuckers have to be held accountable for their actions. Doug Ducey especially. I posted yesterday it's up to 22 friends of mine that were self-employed that have now been cut off unemployment, $117 or $125 that they were getting from the state, claiming that they weren't entitled to unemployment underneath the CARES Act at the beginning of the pandemic. Okay? So these fuckers need to get their shit together. The state of Arizona. They need to be held accountable for their actions. Bottom line, they need to be held accountable. I try to do my live thing. I have to wait another 24 hours before I can do the live thing. But what can I say? I'll be live tomorrow. And nothing else I can say. But like I said, these people that don't want to get their shots, that's your prerogative. But when you end up in the hospital, taking up a bed that someone with stage 4 breast cancer should have, okay? And when you find out that your insurance company is not going to pay for you to be in that hospital, they're going to charge you $500,000 for being in a hospital and having COVID, then you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. Because you deserve it. You deserve to be in the hospital. But you know what? When you lose everything you have, you'll figure it out. Just like if you have kids. You don't want to wear a mask, you don't want to get a shot, then you take it home for your kids get sick, you can be held criminally responsible. Your grandmother, grandfather, your uncle, aunt, the dog, the toilet, you can be held responsible. Bottom line. You could be held responsible for the deaths of the people in your family if you don't go get a shot and you give them COVID and they die. You can go to jail if you survive it. Okay? So bottom line, you will pay for it, one way or another. You will pay for it. The bottom line is, be an asshole, live like an asshole, you are an asshole. Plain and simple. Plain and simple, you are an asshole. You don't want to get a shot? Then don't get a shot. Live with it. I stand behind Jennifer Aniston. Like she said, my friends that don't want to get a shot, you're no longer my friends. I've done the same thing here. You're my friend, you don't want to get a shot? Boom, that's it, no more. You must. Go, leave, get the fuck out of my life. So I'm tired of the Trump assholes. I'm tired of these assholes that think they are, above the law. I'm tired of them. I mean, you go in Walmart, all these assholes walking around with no mask. You go to Walmart neighborhood store, at least someone standing at the door giving them a mask to put on. The big stores, they don't. You go to Fry's, pretty much everyone's got a mask on. Bash's, Albertsons, Safeway, they pretty much have a mask on. Everyone. And then when they hand you a mask at the neighborhood store and you say, oh no, I'm not sick. Well, don't do it in front of me because I will go off on you, motherfucker. I will go off on you, motherfucker, like a crazy bitch. I will go off. So the bottom line, I will go off on you like a motherfucker like you've never seen before. I will embarrass you in front of everyone in that store. I've done it once already. I've done it once already at the one on Golf Links in Cole. I will do it to you again. Anyone that goes in the store and says, I'm not sick. Well, guess what? Don't do it in front of me because I will embarrass the fuck out of you. You know what? The last time, about 20 people embarrassed the fuck out of that one woman. She had no choice but to get out the store and leave. And you know what? I really don't give a fuck because I carry a Springfield XD40 stuck in the back of my pants. So let him go out to a car, let him pull a gun out, let him get an old man. They will go down. Okay? They pull a gun on me, I will pull a gun on them, and I make sure they're gone. They'll be put out of their misery. Plain and simple. Alright? So that's the bottom line. Want to be stupid and do violence? Then you'll be getting violent with violence. Don't be an asshole when you go in the store and they give you a mask. Just wear the mask and get it over with. Don't be a total asshole. Okay? Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Don't be an asshole. And as far as Doug Ducey, that poor motherfucker, he has fucking lost his mind. They give $163 million to schools that will not have a mask mandate or a vaccine mandate. What is wrong with that little roly-poly fucking fat-ass fucker up in Phoenix, huh? Huh? Now, he's already taken money from a donor and gave that donor a tax break in Arizona. That's illegal. That's illegal for him to do. He needs to be investigated, but we have an Attorney General, Bogdanovich, that he has his head so far up his ass, it's unbelievable. He's a Republican. He's got his head up his ass. He doesn't want to investigate Doug Ducey. He's an ass kisser to Doug Ducey. Doug Ducey's still ass kissing Trump. You know, DeSantis is ass kissing Trump. Wheelchair Man's ass kissing Trump. All the Republican governors are still ass kissing Trump. It's sad. It's sad as to what's going on. It's totally sad. But you know what? They deserve everything they get. Because like I said, that petition is going around. I think it's over 1 million people to have them held accountable and charged with negligent homicide. They need to get charged with negligent homicide and the deaths of the people of their states. Plain and simple. Everyone have a good day. This is Joe Roach with The Brutal Truth for the 18th of August, 2021. Have a great day. This is my opinion. This is my protected underneath my First Amendment right to the U.S. Constitution. And this video is copyrighted by Joe Rocha. Have a great day.